We're hanging out creating the Creator 3-in-1 Surprising Spider. I got some coffee with me. I'm just chilling out. I've built all three of these models before, but I just thought it'd be fun to do it again. So I took it apart and we're going to go through it. And I'm also going to show you a fun trick for the spider mode that makes it way more playable, but we'll get to that later. Right now we are working on the snake model, which is the most simple of the bunch, but I would say is actually my second favorite. I very much like the snake mode. It's just kind of fun. The spider mode is the best of the bunch. The scorpion I thought was just a bit underwhelming and too similar to the spider, but we'll see that as we get to it. This set has this crazy neon color that's featured throughout, this wicked yellow, which is pretty radical. I dig it, but it looks like it glows in the dark. It's so bright and vibrant, which is cool, except it doesn't, which makes me real sad, because I know Lego does glow in the dark pieces, and that is so awesome when you get something like that. But no luck. No luck. However, I do think it looks real cool there. So, you know, take what you can get, and I think that getting is pretty good. But I will say the whole model of this creator set, like, all the models are pretty good, and if you just wanted a more realistic sort of coloring, some of these yellows could easily be found and replicated in either more black, or you could get a more subtle color and replace that, and I think that'd work just fine, and actually be really cool to make it not quite as vibrant, but I mean, that's half the fun, right? I don't know, but I do like this set. It's a whole lot of fun. And what a deal, too. You can find this on sale as low as $9 is what I've seen it. But I picked it up when it was $12. And I think that was a good value and deal. Because I've had a lot of fun building it the other times and then doing the little bit of mocking. I tell you what, it sure is hard finding the exact right piece in black here. This giant sea of black. It's a lot easier finding the colors when they're all scattered together. But where'd that sucker go? Here's one of them. All right. That's the journey. I'd say that's probably my least favorite part. Half the time, I'll actually bother to sort through and organize all the parts piece by piece. Sometimes I just leave it all just dumped in a bowl and I search through it like this way. And it really depends on just what vibe I'm in when I'm starting the build out. So you can see where I'm going here, but you know, we're just on the journey. But I tell you what, I am about to go a little nuts not finding it here. Like, what the hey? Where did it go? Do you see it? I ain't seeing it. Leave me a comment if you see it before I find it. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Alright, we just gonna hit pause. I ain't gonna put you through it. Okay, I literally, like, 2 seconds after I paused it, I found it. That's so funny. I should have just said that right away for it to happen, because that's the way of things. You say something gonna happen, you know. It's like, don't stare at a boiling pot. But I tell you, I found that one right quick. Okie doke. I searched through it so long. It's like, now I know where they're all at. But I tell you, I do like this snake mode here. It's pretty fun, and I just kind of wish that you could, I don't know, have all the things together. You know, like I like the spider and I like the snake enough that you know, I might actually pick up a second one just because it's also fun to fiddle with. But I don't know. I sure do like these creator sets. I know some people aren't the biggest fans of them because they do make compromises, and that is a thing, that is true. But I think it's pretty fun being able to build all the things, and you pick and choose which one you want to keep. Yeah, see, I need to just find a 1x2, but I keep finding all the ones with the clips and such because there's so many of them in here. Oh, there we go. Cool beans. Heck yeah. But yeah, I think you're going to like this snake fella when you see him built. And if you actually bother watching through all this here, and you're actually liking the model, I think you're going to go out and buy it, because you're going to see, well shoot, you can spend a good amount of time having fun with this thing just building one of them, let alone all three. And then you think about like all the play value you get on top of all the just entertainment of the actual build itself. Like shoot, forget about it. You're going to be running out and filling your shopping cart. But no, I really do like all the creator sets. The creator dragon that I got was so much fun, and like you've seen how many builds I've done out of that last creator castle. Man, I've been having a real good time with that thing, and I'm still working on more builds from it, and they already have a new creator castle coming. That's wild. Probably gonna pick that up down the road, but definitely think it's gonna get the haunted house creator set. That looks real fun. I like all three modes on that, and it looks like it will have a bunch of really cool alternate style builds, just because you're gonna have a lot of really cool parts. So I think that's gonna be a real winner. But we'll see down the road. Not for a while still. But that will be fun when you do finally grab that. I do think the creator castle, though, the horse knight castle or the stallion castle, I think they're stallions, if you ask me. I know everyone's calling them the horse knights because it's a horse knight castle, but come on, the stallions, that's such a better such a better name. Like everyone's calling him the Snake Knight, the one bad guy looking dude. Nah, that guy ain't a Snake Knight. He's a Gadsden Knight, like the Gadsden flag, you know? The Libertarian flag. It's a black snake on a yellow background, just like the American Revolutionary flag. The Gadsden flag. He's the Gadsden Knight. He's even one guy going up against a whole kingdom. What's a better analogy than that? You know, like I don't know. But you ask me, that's where I'm coming and what I'm seeing with that. But I almost want to get the set just for the lore I built up myself in it. But yeah, I don't know about that. It does look real fun. I actually like the, how do you say, the alternate build on it more than the main one. That one build with the windmill on it, I think looks real cool, the walled off city. Pretty fun. But yeah, what are you thinking of this guy? We're getting closer. He's coming along pretty good. Now, I will say, I did have a little problem with this fella, and that is that when we do get to finishing him up, you'll see he is missing the bottom of his mouth. He's only got the top part, and I really think if we gave him a chomping mouth, it would really increase his playability. And that's something I plan on mocking down the line. So let's see if we can come up with something with that, just with the spare parts that I have on hand. But that'll be for another video, because I don't have that all set and ready. But that's something that I do have on my list of things to do. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about too when I get that far. Gotta get a little bit of that coffee there. Pieces. And it's funny that depending on how you angle the eyepieces, it can look more or less menacing, but I do wish they gave us a little bit more spooky eyes than these ones here. But yeah, there you go. That is our snake. We just snapped that in, and don't break his teeth off. But yeah, that's him. And I mean, that's cool, but man, how cool would it be if we also had a little jaw just coming out here to bite and snap into a thing? But we don't, so this is what you're getting for that one mode. But he's fun. He's got decent articulation. You know, he can snake around like a snake does and just slither. But, you know, you can also pose him up there. And he's got good balancing. Like, he stays up good. So, yeah, he's fun. I like that. Let's take this guy apart and do the next one, huh? And just for comparison, here he is next to the Demon Mage Warger. Okie doke, we're on to the next one. We doing that Scorpion. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Don't go with what we're doing right here at all. But love me some scorpions. leave a comment of what your favorite Scorpion song is if you're actually watching this thing and you know any of the Scorpions at all. Come on, let me know. What's your favorite? I want to know. So many are good. I've heard that the Winds of Change song was straight up, actually not even made by them, but was a government-sponsored propaganda thing. And I don't know if that's at all true or not, but I thought that was pretty wild when I heard about that. And who knows? Good song, though. Good song. Man, the zoo's pretty great. Man, I can't pick a song. I can't pick one myself, so how can I tell you to pick one? That's just rude. What do I got on right now? Just some like, what do you call that? Just like chill synthwave. It fits the vibe for what's going, you know? But yeah, ain't that fun? So yeah, that's it right there. Coming together. Oh, son of a bitch, I'll find it one of these days. It's not even a hard one to find. It's a big one. It's that big dumb shield crest looking piece. Why can I not find it? Oh, there it is, right there. I find it because I'm complaining about it. That's the way of things. I tell you what. Gotta give me more of that coffee. Hey, but we just having fun here, right? I do like the use of these pieces throughout the build of the set. So, let's see here. Watch out. Man, I tell you what, these are all real fun creatures that we're building here, just as far as if you have them interacting with minifigures. They all work real well for being monstrous creatures in a fantasy type setting. So if you got some like Lego castle stuff like I was showing earlier with my demon mage character and the snake build, if you just have some sort of stuff like that that you mix in with these guys, I tell you, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Because they all work real well as a fantasy sort of fantasy sort of creature. Maybe the back. I don't remember. Yeah, I do really dig this neon glowing color, because it does pop, doesn't it? Like it seems like it's brighter than it actually is. Like it's almost a light. Yup, this is the boring, tedious part. A bunch of the same thing for a number of times. But I tell you, at least the parts are very consistent, so I'm not having to second guess and be grabbing the wrong ones halfway through and have to put them back, you know? So we can still do it relatively mindlessly. And the only way that's not really so mindless is if you switch it up in how you're doing. You know? All right. Found that way quicker than I thought I was going to, honestly. Last time I was looking for that piece, it took me a minute or so. Position that, popping that in kind of loosen a little bit up. Yeah, that's always fun. I always get a good satisfaction when I'm able to snap two of those things to get them aligned like that. That's always a kick. Just because it's satisfying getting all the stacking in between. What do you think? We're getting there. Coming together. Skipped one. There we go. Gotta have a scorpion tail. And then we just gotta stick that sucker right front. I want to say this is where he really falters, and this one loses me for a set. Like up to now, it can still be playable and fun, but just the scorpion arms are too weak, and I really think they should have either included a few more parts to make proper claw arms, or they should have done a different mold, honestly, because what we get here is just absolutely weak. It's not a terribly good use of parts. Doesn't really feel like a good proper thing at all. Let's pop that off and just get those together individually. But like, does that look like a good scorpion claw to you? It sure don't to me. There we go. That's the scorpion mode right there. See, those suck. That pops off super easy. They don't even have you use any of the eyepieces. Let's just see how it would look with the eyes. Well, this is gonna look terrible, but we're just trying it out. But yeah, that sucks. Let's compare him with a figure, huh? Here he is next to the Demon Mage Warger, and you can see he's actually propping himself up on his legs, so he can stand. That's real good, and you can see his height just by me kind of standing and balancing this dude next to him. Well, there we go. You can see they're about the same. This model isn't really bad, but it's just so similar to the main spider build, and and it fails on what actually makes it an individual scorpion. So in a way, it's just like, this is the worst build, even though it is very playable, just because the spider mode's so much better, and the snake's a lot of fun too, especially if you do work out something with the mouth, which I'm gonna get to. But yeah, let's turn this guy into the proper surprising spider that's featured on the package. It's got a fun play feature, and I got a cool mock for it too. Alright, we're hanging out. I got some fresh coffee in the cup here, and I'm ready to build this third set. So let's get to it. Having a whole lot of fun today, I tell you what. What is more fun than hanging out and building some bricks with your free time, huh? Well, the only thing I can think of is maybe reading some comics, and I just did a little bit of that shortly before sitting down for this. I'm just having the best day ever, I tell you. Nothing beats it when you get done doing what you need to get done, and you can just relax. Alright. Looking good. Ho ho ho! But we ain't done yet. Although I tell you, this all could just be one step. If this was old school Lego, steps 1 through 4 would be in one step, and it would just show you the picture from one to the other. You'd figure it out. Old school Lego is pretty darn fun, I tell you. Alright, so now just click this sucker. That's gonna be a problem. Alright, so one of these guys is out of the line. Oh, nope, there we go. Alright. Nice and snug and secure. Yeah, this one's a whole lot of fun, both to build and to play with. Because as you see in that packaging, it has that dangling string, and that's actually a play feature. That's what this is right here, and you do have a gear piece there, so we're going to be able to turn that around. You'll see it's a whole lot of fun. Oh, I love it. Tell you, this piece right there, I always have trouble spotting it when I'm looking for it, and when I'm looking for this one right here, I always find it, but when I'm looking for the thing, well shoot, where the hell did it go? There's two of them in here and I can't find one. That's what I get for not sorting at the beginning, but I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like it. Now, if I was to just be mocking right off the bat, I would start doing it now. But I'm going to build the thing as intended and then show you the changes, because they're pretty easy to make after the fact as well. But holy moly, where is this part? Is this driving me nuts? Hold on. Let me get all up in there. Yep, there it is. Okay. I tell you, that actually took me longer than the time I did a cut in the last build. I really should have just kept going in that one, because I found it real quick. As soon as I paused it, it was like right there. Oh, look at that. I found both of them right at once. That's fantastic. Alright. That's cool. I can groove on that, I tell you what. So we're going to be popping these right there. And that's some big old things. Real cool. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Making the spider head. Creepy. And you do get a different vibe from the creature depending on how you angle its eyes, but I'm just going to do it how the instructions have it shown. But you can adjust that, and I do like to, at the end of the day, adjust them and make them look a little bit more sinister, because I want a spooky creature that's going to attack and hunt my mini dudes. This guy's gonna be a vicious creature in the forest or some such, you know? Maybe it's summoned by the demon himself. But, there we go. Now comes a little bit of the boring part. Oh wait, no, yeah, we gotta do it 8 times. Oh man. Oh man. It is a bit of a bummer though, for real. This part is just a little boring. So you know what? Well, alright, I saved you a bit of time even if it didn't save me any. But there we go. So we just gotta snap these guys onto that there and get all them legs going. And you can see it's kind of the same thing going that we had for the Scorpion build on this creator set. But this one is by far more fun because it fully resembles the thing it is, but it also has the coolest of play features. But this guy's pretty fun so far, and we're only about halfway because we still got the back end to do. And I really enjoy how this comes together. It's pretty clever and fun. And it does use up all the pieces from the previous ones, but man, those previous builds do end up using a whole lot of the a whole lot of parts, but then a whole bunch left over too. Now this part's kind of funny. I tell you what. Just because, like, you get it in there, but well, you see. So here we got the Lego string, and this is pretty cool. I love it when they actually include a string or something like this. Of course, if this string was in black, it could be used for a whole lot more stuff, and ideally it would have been in a white or a gray color for proper spider web, but it does match the color of the neon, so that is fun. That is a whole lot of fun. So we're going to clip that up top, and we're going to kind of weirdly run this through here, and then we're going to clip these ones in as well. And that's going to kind of act as a just a guiding mechanism for that. I forgot about Yeah, this is a lot of fun to do. Like, I just had fun putting it together and going, oh, all right, yeah. Like, this whole mechanism I thought was really, really radical. Just, it's a lot of fun. It works pretty well. And if you're actually playing with your toys, which maybe arguably you shouldn't be doing if you're as old as I am, but if you are, it's something you're gonna fiddle around with and have a good time. And I tell you what, these colors too, like this yellow here is just something else. It's coming undone from underneath. That's no good. You gotta be careful sometimes when you're working with stuff. Putting pressure somewhere might pop something out somewhere else, which you don't want to happen. Yep, I put the wrong little corner pieces on. My bad. There we go. Now we can put that one on proper. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. we gonna have fun with this, I tell you what. This is a great bang for your buck creator set that I highly recommend. I think this is going to be on the shelves for a while, so I wouldn't like rush out to get it, but I think definitely coming up, we got October spooky time, am I right? So what better time to be having some fun, huh? Although I know always have like some sort of Halloween set that's specifically Halloween themed. But this is a definitely like a good, how would you say, price? Like, you know, the price you're paying for what you're doing and getting in there. Alright, so just gotta push that in and get that all snapped in. And that little white piece is just gonna like pop right in there, you see it. This is a little bit of cheating because you're only getting one stud connecting it in, but it stays connected pretty well. Like it's not really gonna bust up on you, especially with snapping that up top there like that. You know, like yeah, if you put direct pressure like that, you are gonna bust a thing. But I mean, you got to be trying to do it. It's not gonna happen accidentally. So we're just filling in these little holes right here with the studs on the outside, and then we're going to flip this around here and we're going to be popping that on to give us a little bit of a crank, and that's going to give you the ability to suck this in, and you might have to work it a little bit as the mechanism inside gets it going, but then you can just pull it on out like that, you know. That's pretty fun. It just sometimes comes a little bit loose on the inside. Yeah, see, sometimes you just gotta yank it all the way out to get it to roll back up again if it does get stuck. But it works pretty good, and it's a whole lot of fun. It's a good mechanism. Pretty simple. And you can see that's pretty much it. You're just gonna kind of pop this in. As you flip it all the way around and put this centerpiece in here just to give it a little bit of a bump pop right up. But yeah, that's what we're working with as far as leftover extra parts. Not bad. And he looks pretty cool. Like that's a good spider there, I tell you what. But you'll notice the one thing that's wrong is no pedipalps, nothing in the mouth there. We just have these fangs, which are great, and great articulation on this figure. You know, you can move this up and down a little bit, but not too much because you got that bump there. We do have this pull string, and you got that tab at the bottom that you can just roll it on up with, which works pretty good. You do gotta be careful where you're putting your positioning, because I did just knock off the top of his head there. His or her, whichever you want to call it, because you know, a spider, it ain't really a thing. But you can move the legs up and down like that. These can move side to side and up and down just because of how we built that there. And you can support yourself depending on how you distribute the weight, but you can lift it up off the ground like we saw with the Scorpion. That's pretty cool. For scale, here it is next to the Demon Mage Warger.
Yeah, they scale pretty well together. He's a good giant creature to fight minifigures. Wargers got him under his control.
So here's a simple trick to really kick this guy up a notch as far as playability. We're going to give him some pedipalps for his front mouth there. So what you're going to want to do is take off this front bit here, and the mouth part will either come off with it or without, but let's separate that there, and we're just going to yoink this bit right off. And so we're going to have it clean like that. And these are all the parts you're going to need, although you can alternate these two little corner L pieces with one 2x3 plate. I just did not have that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these right here, well, two really, one on each side. We're going to take these little bar bits and we're just going to stick those in there, and we're going to take this circular bit and just pop that in right behind it and fill that in right there in that space. Then we're going to take these little corner bits and we're just going to secure that and clip it in and fill that in so it's nice and flat, and that's going to create a spaced out surface there for us. Then we take these little bits that slide over the bars with the clip sections, and those are just going to make the main bits of the arm for the pedipalp. And then with these right here, these droid arm pieces, and all of this you just want in a simple black to go with it. That's going to be what we're talking about. It's pretty simple. Then you're just going to take these bits here, clip that there. We're going to take this and just clip that back into the space behind it and fill that in. And then in this space here, we're going to take this bit and we're just going to clip that in. And there you go. He's a lot better, or she, I should say. But you can still move the mouth parts around pretty good, so you can still get some good stinging action. But you also have these arm bits here, which can actually move around and bring stuff to the mouth, or they can stretch out. But they do have the little arm clips, little clip pieces, so you can theoretically grab onto things and hold on to it. So maybe grab onto something to have some prey, or I don't know, but it just adds a little bit more playability and makes it more like an actual spider and a little bit more menacing. So super simple mock addition to this that just really kicks it up a notch, I think. But what a fun set. What fun. And you can totally clip this onto a board and dangle it too. I tell you what. Like, look at that. Are you kidding me? That's pretty great. Alright, well, I give this set a 10 out of 10 lawn flamingos. It's just a great value for what you're getting. And it's a whole lot of fun. And we just knocked out all three builds and made a cool addition to that. I'm gonna down the line come up with a cool addition for the snake's mouth too. We'll see on that. But thanks for joining me, and I look forward to more Brick Venture with you later.